What's up, party animals? I'm not even gonna hold y'all. My nose is so stuffy. So if I sound a little stuffy, that's why, but we're not gonna interrupt the workout because of it. Let's go. We working on this quarter day with emphasis on the fupa. So get you a medicine ball or a dumbbell, and we're gonna start holding it up and doing this with our legs. Baby, this is no joke right here. So I do 10. So this one, two, just like that. So I'm gonna do 3 sets of 10. And baby, you're gonna need some rest in between because it is not a game. It's very intense. Also, here it's like 2 a.m. So I'm already dragging. But still, we here, we showing up. And I did turn just so y'all can see it a little better. But literally, take the ball, hold it straight up, and then up and down with the legs. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you have like a stopwatch or something like that, you can also do like 30 seconds. For me, I don't like watches. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I don't like anything on my wrists ever. So I just do it like that. But if you're a person, you instead of counting reps, you go for a certain amount of time. Definitely 30 seconds is more than enough time to get this done. And I'm doing 3 sets of 10 for everything. And just a quick note, if you don't have a medicine ball, totally fine. You can also use a dumbbell as well or a kettlebell. You're literally just holding the kettlebell or the dumbbell in the same exact spots. Now we're going to hit this last round, even though the ball was not trying to let me be great here. Let's go. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. The key here also is to not let those heels hit the ground because that means your core is going to stay engaged the entire time, which is what we want. But don't rest this long, y'all. I get distracted a little bit. I was watching something. I can't even tell you what I was watching now, but I just know in that moment it was good. So, but try not to rest that long in between. But if you do, I definitely get it. All right, next exercise, we are hitting side to side. So legs straight up in the air. And we're taking the medicine ball and going to each side. This is really good for your obliques, which helps you get that snatched waist. For the ladies, I know we're always here for a snatched waist. So definitely get these in. These burn, baby. They burn. But that waist is going to be more important, and that waist is going to be big snatched. And you're going to hate me right now, but you're going to thank me later. These are so good. And it's also taking care of that fupa. Having the legs up is going to get that fupa right as well. And again, I did 3 sets of 10 on these as well. And of course, just get your rest on afterwards. Like I said, try and only get like 30 seconds of rest in between. You don't want to go too long because you just need more of a challenge by staying active and keeping those muscles engaged. But also, you're definitely going to need rest between these. But not this long. I literally, watching it back, you don't realize until you watch it back how long you're actually resting. Because I'm like, golly, if I was watching somebody rest this long, I'd be like, girl, if you don't get up. So, but yeah, try not to rest that long in between. Sometimes I'll go, like if I'm breathing heavy, I'll just wait until I'm breathing back normal again. But it just depends. And I forgot to mention that each side to side is only like a half. So this is 1 and 1, if that makes sense. So 1, 1, and then that's 1 total. 2, 2, that's 2, obviously. 3, 3, that's 4. Because you want your sides to be even. You don't want to only work one side stronger than the other, because then your hourglass is going to be uneven. And who wants an uneven hourglass? I know I don't. I don't know about y'all, but I want everything to be as symmetrical as possible. All right, let's get this last set in. I really want this to be as transparent as possible, so that's why I'm trying not to edit out a bunch of everything. So for these long pauses, definitely use them, for rest. If you need a little water, get you some water as well. Make sure you're staying hydrated throughout your workout and before and after, but definitely throughout your workout, especially if you're a person that sweats a lot. You're going to want to stay hydrated because that sweat is depleting out, hydration and things like that. That last set, about to take your girl out of here. I'm telling you, that last set was no joke. The whole workout, honestly, is no joke. But for some reason, that last set, when you know it's at the end, it's just like, oh my God, I'm almost there. It's giving yoga pose right here. I'm literally like, oh my gosh. Also, I'm just sleepy in general because it's 2 a.m. on this video. So I be half delusional in the morning anyways. So I did edit some of it out just because it was just such a long break in between. I couldn't. It was just dead space. So, but now we are doing Russian twist. I like Russian twist because they also help snatch your waist, making your waist appear a lot smaller. And you can do them, like I said, with medicine ball, pretty much medicine ball, dumbbell, kettlebell, and they are tailbone friendly, which is good because I have arthritis and it actually sometimes affects the joint in my tailbone, and sometimes I can't do certain moves on it. So with the Russian twist, you can lean farther back or lean up, but either way, depending on like where your tailbone pain is, you can still get it done without affecting your tailbone at all, which is what I like as well. So now we're going to get back down on the ground, and this is going to be the final exercise. And this helps also snatch your waist in as well. The key with this exercise is to not let your legs touch the ground as well, keeping that core engaged the entire time. And we're doing 3 sets of 10 as well. At this point, you should be nice and burned out, because I know I was. But trust me, you do this 3 times a week, you'll be good.